Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought that today we could start a week-long reading vlog where I attempt to read for as long as my screen time is the week before. Like for example, last Sunday I was on my phone for an hour and 43 minutes, so I'm going to try and read for an hour and 43 minutes today. It's Sunday. I did already read for around 20 minutes this morning before I knew I was filming this video, so I didn't really count how long I was reading for, so I did just set a timer for an hour and 23 minutes just to count for that. I say attempt because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it fully. I do work a full-time job, and then I come home when I got a lot of things to do, so we'll see. I just thought it'd be fun and see how much I do read in a day. I guess we'll see how much I'm able to get to, but for right now I am reading Barbarian's Heart. I'm on page 112, about halfway through, I would say, and I do think I'll finish this either today or tomorrow if I have time. I think today, not sure, but we might be going and getting a bookshelf, perhaps. So that won't leave you with too much time to read, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to be able to read after I finish this clip. I'm listening to the audiobook of Zodiac Academy. I'm on page 306. I'm almost done. And I'm really enjoying this so far. Everyone says just push through the first one and the next books are great. But this book is everything that a younger me would have wanted in a fantasy book. I'm loving it. Tomorrow when I'm at work, I think I'm going to start Lady of Darkness, which is on my April TBR. So I'm really excited for that. This book is thick. So kind of nervous for this. I'm going in completely blind. I know nothing about this book. So I'm excited to start that tomorrow. And yeah, I'll get back to you with updates on if I completed my hour and 43 minutes either tonight or tomorrow. We shall see. Alright, it's now in the evening time. Many updates. I did go get the bookshelves, so that's really exciting. Got a lot more room now. My cat's on my leg. I did finish the time for last Sunday, 1 hour and 43 minutes. And now I'm gonna read for some extra. I looked at the time for tomorrow and I forget exactly what it is. I'll look at it again and set my timer, but it is almost 5 hours. It is 4 hours and something minutes. So I'm gonna start that timer now and cheat and get ahead on that. However, I don't think I'll be able to finish that goal every day because I work 8 hours a day and I'm tired, so I don't usually read 4 hours in a day. So anyways, I'm just gonna start that timer now, read for a little bit while I have some time. I'll give you guys an update in the morning again on how much I read today and then how much I have left for tomorrow. And then I think I said I finished Barbarian's Heart and I'm starting Out of the Woods. Did I say that? If I didn't, I finished the Alien book and I'm starting this one today. Also, I've been sick all day. I have such a sore throat today, so we'll see where that lands me for tomorrow because I'm dead. I totally lied. I read the author's note and she says that she recommends to read Out on a Limb first because this is set in that same world but after. And she's like, you don't have to. It's an interconnected standalone, but she recommends it. And I do have Out on a Limb, so I don't see why I shouldn't read that first. So since I'm already inside, I don't want to go all the way outside. Probably gonna find something on my Kindle to read for the night. One last update just before my cat is playing with my strings. Anyways, she really wants my strings. My time for tomorrow is 4 hours and 36 minutes, so gonna start that now and cheat and let you know how much I read tomorrow. Bye bye. Hello, it is now Monday. I'm in my parking garage before work and I just wanted to catch up before I do some more reading for today. So last night I only got the time down to 3 hours and 37 minutes. So that's how much I'm going to be trying to be reading today. We'll see though. I don't know if I'm going to accomplish that. I mean, I'm able to get at least 30 minutes of reading done at work. And then I'll listen to my audiobook on the way home, I'm sure. So we'll see how much I can do there. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing today when I go home. I'm still not feeling great, if you can hear it in my voice. But I was strong and went to work, so at least there's that. I'll give you guys more of an update when I get home later, but today at work I'm going to be starting Lady of Darkness. Still reading the audiobook for Zodiac Academy, and last night I started The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. It's okay so far. It was really cringy at first, and I was like, am I in the mood for this? But I think it'll be good. I'm gonna keep going with that. Hello everyone, I'm back home now. I did not make much progress while I was at work because I just feel so sick. But I did listen to a bit on my way home and just now. So now I'm at 2 hours and 55 minutes out of, 4 hours and 26 minutes, I believe. So right now, I'm gonna sit here and get a good chunk in this book. I am listening to the audiobook for it, but I think I'm just gonna physically read it. Just because it's the book I'm the most drawn to right now. Perhaps I could finish it. I guess we'll see. I'm like this far in. I did make more progress in that today, so I think I can finish this now. I'm home just a bit earlier today just because I, again, was feeling so sick. So I've got some time on my hands right now to read. So let's see how much I'm able to get done. I have 2 hours and 2 minutes left, and I just finished Zodiac Academy. A few things, if you can hear the rain, sorry about that. And I'm more sick now, so ignore my voice. It sounds really annoying, but I have quite a few updates. Yesterday I had to read for 4 hours and 36 minutes, and I actually completed that. My sick brain cannot comprehend, like, I'm pretty sure I finished this on Sunday, not yesterday, but I never talked about it. Regardless, I'm gonna talk about it now. I swear I finished this on Sunday, but my mind is blanking. Anyways, I did give this book 5 stars. I loved it so much. I love the university. I love the magic system. I love the female main characters. Everything about this, I love it. And I'm super excited to see where this series takes me. I'm gonna be starting the second book tomorrow. And then that brings me to my updates for yesterday specifically. I didn't read very much at work. I ended up leaving early, as I'm pretty sure I recorded yesterday. But I started Lady of Darkness very briefly. I didn't read it that much. But then at home, I got a massive chunk done of the Fake May. I'm on page 240, and there are a little under 400 pages in this book, so I'm over halfway done, and I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I feel like I'm in the perfect mood for this after reading like so many fantasy series, and this is still like technically fantasy, as it is wolfy stuff, but it's just so lighthearted. Like, there's no magic system in the universe that I have to like get used to, so I feel like this is the perfect time. Today I have a time of 4 hours and 16 minutes to read. I haven't done any of it because I stayed home sick, by the way. Super sick. I'm feeling a little better now, but I spent most of the morning and afternoon just editing some videos that need to go up. Today I have 4 hours and 16 minutes to get through. I don't think I'm gonna reach that goal today, as it is 2:30. But I'm gonna sit here and read for at least an hour and a half-ish. We'll see, I might get distracted. But I have that much time before my boyfriend gets home. And then I think we have some things going on tonight, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to read, but I don't expect to reach that goal today. But that's fine, because I didn't expect to reach it yesterday, and I did, so at least there's that. Okay guys, I just finished the Fake Mate and got down to 3 hours and 26 minutes. I have about 20-ish to 30 minutes left to read before my boyfriend gets home. So I'm gonna start Out of the Woods, because this is, by the way, this and this are on my April TBR. I keep forgetting what month it is. So I just want to get a head start on this. It's just a short little cutesy romance. I think I'm still in the mood for that. So I'm gonna get started on this while I can. Wait, I lied. I already forgot that this is like an interconnected standalone. And I'm pretty sure I already said that in this video. So I'm not gonna read this yet because I want to read Out on the Limb first. So I'm just gonna put this away so I don't mistakenly choose it again. What do I want to read out of these options? I'm trying to choose from the options behind me. This is like my immediate TBR shelf right here. So I have Haunting Adeline, Sunrise on the Reaping, and Kill Switch. These 3 are all calling to me, but I don't know which one I want to choose. I definitely really want to read these books, these 3 right here, but since I'm reading Lady of Darkness at work and that's like a fantasy, I'm feeling like I'm leaning more towards these. I'm not sure, because these 2 technically weren't on my April TBR, and this one I'm like filming a video for, so I don't think I'm gonna do this one because I don't want to film another video while I'm sick. So I think I'm gonna go with Haunting Adeline. This one's really easy because I've read it twice already before, so I'm gonna pick this one, go inside, grab my pen, and start underlining. Okay, it's a couple hours later. We've had dinner and everything, and turns out I will be here for the rest of the night, so maybe I can accomplish my goal. We'll see. I have 2 hours and 46 minutes left, and I'm on page 131, so making good progress. Hello, it is now Wednesday, and I wanted to give an update for yesterday. I wasn't able to complete the time. I still had an hour and 46 minutes left, but I was able to get to page 257, so that's not too bad. Chapter 19. I'm able to fly through this, by the way, because I've read it twice already,
and I'm annotating it for one of my friends. So it's an easy read because I already know what happens. Obviously, I'm back at work today. Still a little sick up here, but hopefully that'll get better soon. My voice is so annoying. But we'll have to see how much I'm able to read today. My time for today is 4 hours and 16 minutes. I wanted to talk about like my screen time though real quick. Like the reason it's so high is because I come here to work so early in the morning to be able to skip traffic because I have a massive commute. And I'd rather leave earlier in the morning and be able to sit here and just watch YouTube than be stuck in traffic. So around like 2 hours of that time is just me being here watching YouTube. I don't have service at home. Like the best time for service for me is in the middle of the night because I live in like the middle of nowhere. So anyways, that is why my screen time is so high, especially last week. I just really wanted to watch YouTube. Anyways, 4 hours, 16 minutes. Gonna be reading more of Lady of Darkness today. I hardly started it a couple days ago, so hopefully we'll be coming back with thoughts about that. Okay, it's now Thursday, so I have updates for yesterday and today. Yesterday, I didn't complete my time, unfortunately. I had 4 hours and 16 minutes. I noticed that was 2 days in a row. I had exactly 4 hours and 16 minutes, which is funny. I did get that down to 2 hours and 6 minutes, and I read The Origins of an Academy Bully, I think. That is like a novella you can read before you start the first Zodiac Academy book. I read it after, obviously, reading the first one, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I wish I read it before, but I also am happy with reading it afterwards, so it's kind of 50-50, but I liked it. I gave it 3 stars. Made me really intrigued to see where things are going to go for those 2 characters. Moving forward today, I have a time of 4 hours and 56 minutes. I have that down to 2 hours and 6 minutes, I believe. I hate that everything's on my phone. Like, I wish I could just show you, but oh well. I'm definitely not gonna complete that today. I don't think. I have a lot of things to do. We're very busy, but we will see. I guess you never know. As for my books, I have not made like any progress in Lady of Darkness since yesterday. I just binged the whole novella. Today I was eating lunch with one of our customers, so I wasn't able to read this on my lunch. And then on my first and last break, I was just exhausted, so I just didn't really read at all. I did read a good chunk. I started this yesterday, the second book in the Zodiac Academy series. This bookmark isn't actually where I'm at, but okay, I had a neighbor go by, so I lost my train of thought. But I'm like 8 to 10% through this one, I think. Somewhere in there. Basically, I really just started. So far, I'm very intrigued. After the way the first book ended, I'm really curious to see where the plot's gonna take us, what these 2 main characters are gonna do, so I'm very invested in this. As for Lady of Darkness, I mean, like, I'm only like a little slice through. I'm not very interested so far. I mean, there's not a crazy hook in the beginning for me. I'm not far at all, so we'll have to see if that changes, but every time I've been reading it, I've been just not very interested, so hopefully that changes soon because I want to love the series and the series afterwards. Last but not least, I made very good progress in Haunting Adeline. I'm on page 342. One of my favorite scenes. We're coming up on it, so that's very exciting. This one I can read so fast though. Like I mentioned, I'm annotating it for my friend and I've already read it twice, so it reads very fast since I don't have to like remember all the information. But I do really love this book. This is like one of my favorite books ever. Anyways, those are all my updates for now. I'll let you know tomorrow what time I get to tonight. But like I said, I'm heading out now, so I don't think I'll be reading too much more, but we'll see. Tomorrow I have my first in-person book club as well after work, so again, I don't know how much I'll be able to read. But on Saturday, for our last day of this little challenge, I do plan on having a good amount of time to read. So hopefully I'll at least finish Haunting Adeline, if nothing else. Okay, I'm back in my car before work, obviously. It is now Friday, thank God. Last night, I did not read again after I updated you guys. Also, I realized I lied. I meant to say that I had gotten down from, what was it? 4 hours and 56 minutes. I got it down to 3 hours and 7 minutes. Yesterday I accidentally said 2 hours instead of 3 hours. So I did not read very much at all, and then when I got home, we just passed out. I didn't read again. So I failed that time too, but today I have, okay, I had to double check because I already forgot, but today I have 3 hours and 53 minutes to complete. Hopefully I should be able to finish it, but I guess we'll see. Today, you know, no lunch plans today, so I'll be able to read on my 30-minute break. I do plan on uploading a video today, so that will take a little bit of my time, but then once it's uploading, processing, I can just read. I'm not too positive about being able to finish my time today because like I said yesterday, I have my book club thing today. I don't know how late that'll go. I don't expect to get home until like maybe 7 or 8, and then, you know, eat dinner and on Fridays we always just pass out and then sleep until 9 in the morning tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday too. Like this week, it always feels like it's so long, and then especially like being sick all freaking week. I'm done. I'm over it. So anyways, I'm excited for this week to be over. Again, I'll let you know if I finish my time today. Probably not, but I will give you book updates. But tomorrow is the last day of this video, and I do plan on reading for a good amount of time. So hopefully I should at least finish that day. Hello to Saturday evening. I didn't record it all yesterday. I just came home from book club and pretty much went to bed. I was so tired. But yesterday I had a time of 3 hours and 58 minutes, and I read for 1 hour and 38 minutes, I believe. Again, I wish I just had a camera so I could just look at my phone and show you. Today I have a time of 3 hours and 38 minutes, and I've gotten it down to almost 2 hours exactly. I'm like 5 minutes out from it. And I did just finish my second reread of Haunting Adeline. I love this. 5 stars, obviously. I have so many underlines and just random comments on here from my friends, so I'm excited to give this to her. And now for my remainder of the time today, I'm gonna start Enchantra. I'm so excited about this. First of all, it's so gorgeous. I love the purple on this. I don't think there's a name for this series. I could be wrong, but the first one's called Phantasma, and this is the second one. It comes out on Tuesday, so I'm really excited to have this and to be starting it and then be up to date with what everybody says when this comes out. I don't know much about this besides the fact that the FMC in this book is the sister of the FMC in the first book, and that's all I really know. So I'm gonna go start this. I'm super excited for it. I enjoyed Phantasma. I wasn't crazy about it, but I have high hopes for this one. I feel like I'm in a good mood for this. It is of course going to rain now as soon as I go to film this, but it is now Sunday, and that brings us to the end of this video. Yesterday I had the time of 3 hours and 38 minutes, and I got it down to 1 hour and 34 minutes. I ended up not having as much time to read as I thought I would because it was such a beautiful day outside, so we just went and did a bunch of things. But today, unfortunately, is the day that I'm going to read a bunch. I did get to page 35 in Enchantra. I'm super excited to read this book. So far, it's going pretty good. I mean, I don't have the most defined thoughts. Not much has happened, so we're still getting into it. But yeah, super excited to read this. And that ends up our video. Thanks for watching how much I can read in a week. I ended up, again, not being able to read as much as I thought I would this week. Ended up being a busier week than I thought, but it was still fun to film this and to see how much I can read in a day. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye!